Terence Crawford fans are mad at Floyd Mayweather because Floyd Mayweather suggested that Terence Crawford fight David Benavidez. And they're upset with Terence Crawford or Floyd Mayweather because he suggested that Terence Crawford stop chasing Canelo Alvarez. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. Catch me live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I ask that you join the channel as a member. Drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the live streams and the videos that we do. Or hit me up if you want to debate. Knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. Let's get it popping though, man. Look. Floyd Mayweather is being called a hater by Terence Crawford fans and Devin Haney fans for different reasons. We're going to stick to the Terence Crawford side of things in this video. I find it very funny and very interesting that people are upset with Floyd Mayweather for suggesting that Terence Crawford fight David Benavidez in order to get a fight with Canelo Alvarez. Or that Terence Crawford should stop chasing Canelo Alvarez. Because the fight don't make no sense. The only person it makes sense for is Terence Crawford trying to hurry up and get millions and millions and millions of dollars and cash himself out and sell himself to Canelo Alvarez. Hurry up and get a big ass bag at the back end of his career. But if he's trying to continue to build his legacy, if he's trying to continue to prove that he's the best, there are far better fights out there, number one, that are in weight classes that are feasible where he could actually have a chance to win and still get a good payday. 154, Jermell Charlo, Erickson Lubin was on the table for him. He turned that down. Tim Tszyu, Keith Thurman could be on the table for him. That's something that he should pursue. If he decides to stay at 147 pounds, Jerome Boots Ennis is a fight that could be made. So many other fights that are realistic that fight fans actually want to see, not Terence Crawford nut-hugging fanboys, bro. At the end of the day, the idea of Terence Crawford jumping up 1, 2, 3 weight classes and getting a shot at Canelo Alvarez before David Benavidez, it's repulsive to boxing fans, bro. And so the idea that Floyd Mayweather came up with for, hey, you want Canelo, eliminate David Benavidez as an opponent. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Because the fact that you would get mad at that shows that you don't really want Terence Crawford to compete. The fact that people close to him, his spit bucket holder, Bernie the Boxer, the fact that he would get more mad at Floyd Mayweather for suggesting that shows that people don't really want to see Bud compete. You just want to see him get a big payday, which is why some of you come by my channel and you got no problem with him potentially fighting Chris Eubanks Jr. Because you're all about him getting money. You're not about him continuing to build his legacy. You're not about him proving that he's the best anymore. You're about, oh, he's already proven he's the best because he beat Errol Spence. There's no other fights for him to continue to prove himself. There's no other fights for him to continue to build his legacy. I guess when Ray Leonard beat Tommy Hearns, he should just be done. There should be no Marvin Hagler. There should be no Roberto Duran. So Terence Crawford can just be done. There should be no 154 pounders. There should be no Tim Tszyu. There should be no Jermell Charlo. There should be no Keith Thurman. There should be no Erickson Lubin. There should be no Virgil Ortiz. There should be no Jerome Boots Ennis. He just done. And now he can just go fight a fight against a fighter that's just going to be one-sided. That's how you know a lot of y'all don't really believe that he can go up there to 168 and compete with the best, because why don't you want to see him fight David Benavidez? That's a big-ass fight, too. Terence Crawford, David Benavidez do crazy numbers. Got a chance to do more numbers than him and Errol Spence. Real talk. Black American, Terence Crawford coming off of the Errol Spence victory. David Benavidez coming off of the year he just had. Mexican fans going to show up. Black American fans going to show up. And we all know, you go look throughout the history, When you put a big name Black American fighter with a big name Mexican American fighter, that shit run it up. That shit run up numbers over here in America. It's a bigger fight than him and Chris Eubanks Jr. What's up? What's up? But you have no interest in him actually earning a shot at Canelo. You think by beating Errol Spence down at 147 pounds, that earned him a shot at Canelo Alvarez. You crazy out your mind, bro. And Floyd Mayweather ain't a hater. He realistic. He's realistic, bro. If Terence Crawford had the cachet of Canelo Alvarez, if he had the cachet of Floyd Mayweather in his heyday, if he had the cachet of Gervonta Tank Davis right now, then yeah. But you ain't really bringing no business to the table like that for people to want to see you jump up 3 weight classes and you bringing all this money to the table, all these ticket sales and shit to the table, man. You ain't doing nothing for people to want to see you jump the line over David Benavidez. And the only way you get to jump the line in boxing is by beating the motherfucker that's in line. That's how mandatories work, right? David Benavidez the mandatory. Go up there, whoop his ass, take his shit so you can be Canelo's mandatory. Now we can take you serious. Now we can be like, oh, okay, damn, he might can compete up here. You'll change a lot of people's minds with that fight. Plus, you'll get a big-ass bag and it's on pay-per-view. But y'all don't want to talk about that, though. Because you're scared that he lose. David Benavidez is too big for Bud. Canelo not. Y'all just hating on Bud and want to see him get beat. No, I don't. I want to see him fight the fights I want to see him fight. I want to see him at 154. I want to see if he can become 3-time undisputed before he leaves the sport. Nobody's ever done that. Plenty of people have jumped up and jumped down weight classes to get a bag and got their ass whooped. Jermell Charlo just did that. We've seen that before. And Bud Crawford will fight harder than Jermell Charlo, so he'll probably get knocked the fuck out. Because he's just too little, bro. Weight classes exist for a reason. And if there was nobody else for Canelo, no problem. But fans are demanding a certain fight from Canelo. And that's David Benavidez. Ain't nobody demanding no Bud Crawford, bro. And if you want people to demand that shit, you got to put yourself in position for people to demand that shit. And you do that by whooping the guy ass that people are demanding for Canelo to fight. Then guess what? They don't demand for him to fight him no more. They demand for him to fight your ass. Otherwise, it's a lot of work for you at 154. If you want to make 147, some work there for you too that people want to see. There are fights that people want to see Bud Crawford in. But for some reason, him, the people around him, his fans have no interest in pushing those fights. Nobody wants to see him fight Jermell Charlo no more because of what Jermell Charlo did with Canelo Alvarez. Nobody wants to see him fight Tim Tszyu or Keith Thurman. Jerron Boots Ennis, Bud already did everything at 147. He don't bring nothing to the table for Bud. Bro, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? We worried about what it brings to the table for a certain fighter, or are we worried about getting the best possible product for our money, bro? Some of y'all make no sense to me. So, I don't think Floyd Mayweather is hating on Terence Bud Crawford. He's just speaking some real shit. You want to fight Canelo Alvarez, fight David Benavidez. That's going to make people demand that fight. Because ain't nobody demanding that shit right now but you and your fans. Don't nobody want to see that shit, man. Sorry, don't nobody want to see that shit. People talk about you and Errol Spence rematch more than that shit. The only people that talk about it is your fucking fans, bro, and you don't have many. People talk about you rematching Spence. Is that rematch going to happen? People talk about you moving up to 154, possibly fighting the winner of Terence Crawford and Keith Thurman. Moving up to 154, fighting Jermell Charlo. Staying at 147, fighting Jerron Boots Ennis. Those are the realistic conversations that boxing fans are having surrounding Terence Bud Crawford right now. No one's talking about moving up to 168 because the majority of us that follow this sport and follow it every day understand and know that that's a mismatch, bro. That's a huge mismatch. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I don't think Floyd hating on Bud. Let me know what y'all think. Comment below, smash the like, sub to the channel. I'll see y'all soon. Peace out.